Greetings everybody, how are we doing? Hope you are well. Welcome back to the next episode of Project Ozone, yeah. And I'm bedecked in finery, as you can see. Look at this, bedecked in finery. I have got golden knees. Everybody needs a set of golden knees. This is, of course, my draconic chest plates and helms and doofry bobs and things. Very good, very good. So, welcome back. Whereabouts are we? What are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, things have changed here. There used to be the doof me bob thingy here, the quick processing for my applied energistics processing in there. This game is running very slow today for some reason. I don't know why. I'm sure it'll pick up, but hey ho. Oh, I think this is why it's running slow. I've completely forgot I've left my my imaginary time setting on. Let me just go over here and switch this off. Bink. Oh, actually, let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. There we go. Now, that speeds up time, does that little thing. I've had this running for quite some time, and I've completely forgot I had it running. Yes. Very good. Very good. Yes. So, where are we? Where are we up to? What are we doing? Well, let's just pop downstairs, shall we, and have a look-see down there. Oh, look at this. As you can see, I've been a little bit busy. Roof is still an absolute abject horror. But yeah, I will get around to that at some point. Nothing much has changed here or on this side. The changes have been on this side, because this last episode was an absolute bleeding mess. Absolute mess. So I've now put some dense cables coming up from the UI over there, which now powers a whole bank of pulverizers on this side. Yeah, pulverizers, not sag mills. Why is that? Well, because these pulverizers, they can chew through things exceptionally quick. Let's see if I can show you. Let's get some gravel, if we have any. Let's go into there. We don't have any gravel, so let's think, what else can we pulverize? Do we have any cobble in here? We do. Let's grab a little stack of cobble, like that. Then if we... ooh, turn around too quick. Then I've also got in here... no, I don't have them in that one. Do I have them in that one? No. I'll show you in this one over here. This is why I wanted to build pulverizers. I've got the speed upgrades in here. So now I can bob a stack of cobble in there and look at that go. Pooh! It's going so fast you can't even see the output. So I thought if I update all my pulverizers with these 3 speed options, they're fantastically quick. So I can get like instant gravel, instant sand. Yeah, and I thought that would be a good thing to have over here. I put a duplication of this bank over here. As you remember, there were the capacitor banks here for no valid reason. So I thought I'd clean all that up and put the alloy smelters in there. And I believe they all have octadics in there, which makes them go faster. He says just randomly clicking on them. So yeah, a little bit of a tidy up down here. Around the back, we have the same old. Apart from I put a separate dense cable in here and a separate dense cable there, because this is also going to power a secondary row of something up there, not quite decided yet. And then this one is also doing these on this side. Now, each of these cables can take up to 8 before these cables become full. You can only take 8 channels on one of these cables. These obviously take 32. So I thought, well, let's give them all... Let's give them all one. I don't know what I want to say. Let's give them all one separate dense cable to play with. Then I've got room for expansion, and it's all nicely color coded as well. We love the color coding. So all this MacGuffin on this side has all disappeared as well. This was an old chest that's still just laid around, so lazy. And these are the compacting drawers, and now we actually have 1 octuple compressed cobblestone. Yee, happy days. Yay. As you can see, that's chewing through the cobble at a rate of knots. I have 4 of these cobble producers, all firing as fast as possible. Yep, there you go. You can see them all clearing and kicking in again. That's all because of this. got stack and a bit and a stack and a half of speed, just to make them run as fast as possibly can for these compacting drills. So I can end up with witherproof octuple compressed. That's the plan, Stan, yes. This is just something I threw together. It just quickly made me skystone. I just throw skystone dust in there, and that quickly makes skystone blocks for me. So, what's this new contraption I've designed? Well, this is what was upstairs. This is the processors that you need for ME. I've changed it a little bit, so you've got 4 on this side, and they all get fed. Everything gets fed from this one chest. I should have really put this chest out here because it's a bit on the awkward side back there, but hey ho, diddly do. So from there, that feeds in to these 4. These are the first 4, and this one does silicon, this one does logic, this one is the engineering, and over that one is the calculation. So they do all the base processes. So if I were to get some diamonds, let's just do that. Diamondos. If I could spell, that would be good. Let's get a stack of diamonds like that. Because I am clearly rolling in diamonds there. Let's throw all those in. What will happen is you'll see that start to go down. That will go into the... Is it the... No, that's the Certus. It'll go into... Nope, that's the gold one. So it'll go into this one. There you go. And that makes these little engineering circuits. From there, they come back into here. You can see them blinking there every now and again. And from there, they go into this one over here, which adds the printed silicon and the redstone together to make the full engineering processes, which then gets dumped quite handily into this still open chest. If you know any reason why these are doing it, all my ender chests are doing this, even the brand new ones that I create, leave us a comment. Tell us why. Tell us what's happening, how I can stop that from happening. I know it's a glitch somewhere. They don't even make the sound anymore. Whereas normal chests, they do make the sound. That doesn't make the sound at all. I think my sound's quite low on this at the moment. I don't know why. Let's just have a looky-loo. Let's just turn that up a little bit. If it's too loud, I'll change it in the edit. You know. You know. So yeah, I've got those over here. And that's quite good, so I can now just dump either diamond, Certus, logic, or silicon in there. And it will all do exactly the same. It's a nice quick build. Very cheap and dirty, down and dirty. I've got a little energy acceptor on this side, which is taking the power from the Tesseract and powering the whole system. It should be a lot neater. I probably could make this neater. But, you know, it's useful. It's down and dirty and useful for now. I've also set up another doorway here just in case I extend some machines here, or I do some other MacGuffins in this little area here. Over here we've still got the same. This is not changed. I don't know why I've got a silver chest there, but this is still the same. If you don't know what this is, then just go back to one of my previous videos. You will be able to see. I have this here because I've got iron boots in. The reason I've got iron boots, you're wondering, why? Why have iron boots? Well, because I've been doing the loot bags. If I just look for iron, well, you can see there with the iron, I've got 221 helmets, 38 chest pieces, 56 leggings. There was just quite a lot coming out of the loot bags in the loot bag machine. And I can't remember where the loot bag machine was now. But yeah, in the loot bag machine, you put them in, it spits out loads of things into the ME. I don't, because they take up one of the drive spaces. That's a lot of waste of space in there. So I wanted to suck them out into a deep storage unit, like thus. So all my iron boots go into this. In fact, there's a point. Have I still got iron boots in the system? Let's have a looky-loo. No, no iron boots in the system. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take this off. And in fact, I'll do this right now, like that. Take this off. Obviously, everything stays in there. If you hold shift, you'll see it contains 168 iron booties. So we're going to take those upstairs. And I'll show you what I do with those. It's raining. What a surprise. This has been the rainiest mod pack I've ever played. Cannot understand why it is so rainy. So, I bring the iron booties over here. As you can see, I've got a little chest, little item conduit, and a hopper, which then goes into the smelteroonie. So I can basically just pop this up here, like that. Make sure that's set, and then if you look down here, you'll see them start to filter through, and then they'll filter through to here, and then they'll all go in here. They'll all get melted down to iron. From the iron, they come out of the liquid translocators and into here, and I end up with quite a lot of iron blocks. Let's have a look, see how many iron blocks I have. None. Interesting. Why do I have none? I had loads, unless I've converted them all to ingots for some stupid reason. Lord only knows. So, let's move on. I've now got the jungle saplings here at the moment, which is good, which is groovy, you know. That's just so I can do some jungle stuff and things. I have to stop saying stuff and things. I've been watching Slipgator too much. It's not like you want to copy anybody. I mean, Slipgator is good, don't get me wrong, and you know, he's a good model from which to copy from, but the thing is, you watch these people so many times, it just ends up getting stuck in your head and you just repeat it by accident. And then people start going, oh, you're copying, you're doing this, you're doing that. No, I'm not. It's just repetition, isn't it? It's like muscle memory. It goes in your head and you forget. And oh, this is the only problem. When I wear my magnet here, it's a nightmare. Let me turn this magnet off. There we go. Yeah, it just goes in your head. You know, like B-Dub says Besamonte quite a lot. So I have a habit of being repetitious with those things, which I shouldn't. So the Minicio got a problem recently, so I've popped in a deep storage unit here so it can be filled with Minicio. Otherwise it just gets full and I have to expand this even further, then it clogs up back here and this clogs. Yee. I should really have it going straight into an ender chest and then I can process it back at the central hub, but I don't, because that's what happens. So the loot bags have gone down, slowly but surely. They're not as big as they were. What I do is I swap one of these out for a empty deep storage unit, and then I had the machine here. I don't know why I've taken it down. That's the activator from it. I probably took it down because this is going to take a while to get back up again, and I might come up with a better system than this, or I may not. You never know. Let's dump some XP in here. Let's store all of my XP in there. There we go. And yeah, so this is still firing on well. This is going really, really well. Probably one of the best little things I've done. I mean, I've now got, let's just pop up here. We've obviously now got the cursed earth in there, so that's just generating totally. You can see the fans are blowing me away already. Only managed to get half on this side, but you know, it's still more than enough drops here. More than enough. And those drops are all filtering down, and any of the drops that don't get caught here and actually have EMC go straight into my condenser and create blocks of diamonds for me, which is very good. So I can just come down here every now and again and grab a big handful of diamond blocks. Lovely. So what are we going to do? Well, let's get through some questing, I think, because I've still got quests on here that, you know, I've still got 12 unclaimed rewards here. So let's have a look at these. Still nothing any further in, I've been looking at this, but still no further in this side. Still got to make the quantum entangled bridge, which is quite simple. I just need to make these at the moment. I should really be doing that because it does take some time, although it steals a lot of my cobble to do that. So that's why I'm holding back on that one. This can apparently is impossible. I have been trying this. Let's have a look. I'll show you what I mean. If we go, let's turn that off. If we go watering, and then you can see here watering can reinforced. If you click on it, it tells you what you need. Now, I think, yeah, this was that the thing? Oh, I can't remember now. I think I've tried it once or twice and it's not come out and it's not worked. I don't know why. These things happen. Oh, I forgot what was in these. Don't know why these things happen, but they do from time to time. So I'll look into that at a later date. But for now, let me just have a look in here. So let's have a look at this. We've got cold storage. We still need to do the ME16384. We need to do 10 of those. I don't think we can do those. Let's have a look because they are quite 16. There you go. They are quite sizable. Yeah. From what I can recall, don't know how I can just get one of those at the moment. What I should have done really is made that into a recipe, but I wonder if I can. Let's do that, and then I think no, not enough of those yet. Try that one. Not enough of those yet. So let's just have a look in. Oh, actually, let's have a look at crafting. Because crafting, I may be able to get some of that going. So let's have a look at storage. Yeah, I've gone up to this point here. So if I see what is stored, it'll give me a better idea. So I need another one of those. So let's go back to crafting. So was it one of those? Was it one of those? Oh sheesh, my memory. So it was the nice one. It was the 4K one. Right, I see. I see. So we need one of those. Yes. You know, I've got 741 of those and I still am missing one more. So let's go downstairs and then let's drop some gold in here. So we just need some gold. Just get some gold. Just get the gold. So we have 39,000 gold. So let's just do this. And then let's get a lot of those. And then we're also going to need some more silicon. So let's have a look at silicon. We have a few stacks of that. And then we'll throw all that over here. And then we'll get this churning them out while we're goofing around. Let's throw all those in. And let's throw all those in. Bink, bunk, bink. Like so. So that should be firing away. Lovely. So we'll go back upstairs. And did that actually... Why didn't that register? Huh. Manual detect. Manual detect. Intriguing. Is that another one that's busted? Has it busted? Why on earth is that not working? No. So, does it mean that you cannot auto-craft these? Does it mean that it needs to be in my hotbar? Let's manual detect that. Nope. So that's another one that's not working. Joy to the world. So maybe there are a couple of ones here that we can't get. This is still a doozy to get this one. Solar panel 6. Let's just have a quick look-a-loo at that. Solar panel. My cat's going mental in the background. My cat, the wonderful Loki. So, oh yes, I think this is another one. I'm not sure if this is another crafting issue. But yeah, as you can see, solar panel V1, which is solar panel 6, for those of you with no knowledge of Roman numerals. So I look at this one, and it's solar panel V1. I have that, but yet, no I don't. So, I'm not sure. Do I have to just drop it on the floor? I'm not quite sure. Let's drop it on the floor and then see if I can pick it up and see if that registers. May do, may not. Pick that up. Nope, doesn't register. So that's another one that's foobarred. So, and I'm not going to tell you what foobarred means. Just look it up. So, That's another one that's on the fritz, which is not good. So it means that we cannot fully complete that, and it means we cannot fully complete the beginning, which is a rather frustrating thing. But let's move on to Ascendance. We now have the soul-infused Dark Solarium. Yay! So let's go with the middle bag and biddly bong, biddly bong, biddly bong. So let's just eat the heart, bunk, and let's bin that. We're going to do a Mega Chance Cube at the end of this episode, so let's see what fresh hell I can get from that. Let's put my magnet back on before I forget. Yes, I always do forget. Oh, no, that'll be my quest book. So let's look at what we get with the road bag. This is a greater. Chances are it'll be a bag of poo. It's not quite poo. It is poo of a variation, but at least it's not human poo. Joy. Let's have a look what we got next. We've done that, so we just have the kinetic one to go. I think I'm nearly there with the kinetic. In fact, I set the machine off down here. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? It's behind here somewhere. I have this back here. This was creating some combustions, I think. Kinetic thrusters, there we go. So we should, in theory... Oh, excuse me. Hiccups again. Oh, that's what happens when you eat popcorn. So I've been eating popcorn, watching Batman vs Superman. Now before you all go, oh, the film's rubbish, blah, blah, blah. I've been watching the extended Ultimate Edition, and it's 3 hours long. And I have to say, it's a gazillion times better than the actual theatrical version. And I advise you to go and watch that one and not the original. Avoid the original, watch the extended edition. It at least explains a lot of the bits missing. Anyway, that's enough going on about that. I could talk about that for an entire episode. So we've got kinetic jetpack. Let's have a look at how we make this, because I've been banging on about this one for a while. Kinetic jetpack. So we should have, poof, it all in. There we go. And there we have it now. Please tell me that you work. Yes, you do. Grab the middle one, claim the reward. Just like that. Let's throw in the chance cube, eat the heart, unk, and then what have we got? What bag have we got? What bag have we got? We got a greater. Chances are it's poo. Oh, it's poo. Oh dear. And never mind. I never figured out what the angry dolls and creepy dolls are about. I think there's something to do with, well, it says Ex Nihilo on there, but Lord only knows. Lord only knows the trouble I've been. So let me get that out of my pack, because it is actually sucking the energy from this Draconic Flux cluster, and I don't want it to do that. That ain't the plan. So that should be, that is done. That is all done. 100%. Why, you little, but 100%. Now we need to move on to Botania at some point. But let's have a look at the immersive. Now, as I said a few episodes ago, I'm not actually going to use immersive. I do like it, but I don't see the point in the way that they've stacked these quests, because you can get, where is it? Yeah, we've got Tesseracts here. We also have, if you're quick enough, you can also do the big reactors, and the big reactors are fairly quick to do, to be honest. I mean, let's actually have a look. Is it in this one? I know it's in one of these quests somewhere, but anyway, I'm digressing here. Is it the end? No. It's like all those are just going to pop into existence as soon as I get through here, because I've done most of these. But you do them as you go along, you don't mean to do them. So let's have a look at immersive. Now, as lovely and steampunky as this is, unfortunately, as I say, we've got the big reactors. The big reactors pretty much supersedes anything, and the big reactors on this mod are so overpowered, it is ridiculous. I've set that small one up. I have a huge one in Infinity. Well, I've got one. I've yet to switch it on, but I have the same size big reactor as I have at the moment in Infinity before I switch the large one on. And it's just pumping out so much power with so little usage of Yellorium. It's ridiculous. So it makes this redundant. So I maybe think for the next pack, if they do decide to do this, not that they're listening, but if they decide to do this, then you should certainly nix the big reactors, slow them down, because it's just too much, and it doesn't make you want to do this, because this to me is pointless now. I mean, okay, the imaginary time was good, completely loved that idea, and it just got my Minicio production through the zoo. But the old windmills and things, I suppose if you're making a steampunk base, because it does look very steampunky. I think Ethor's doing it at the moment on his modded work. And did I actually select a bag then? Yeah, Ethor's doing it on his modded Minecraft, and it looks really good. It's very, very steampunky, very old school. Really do like it. But as I say, the rewards are quite small, and you've got wires and cables everywhere, and it didn't really fit at all with what was going on. So it's a very odd thing to add to this mod. Not quite sure why that was added, especially when you've got big reactors. But you know, I use big reactors quite a lot. I shouldn't always go to big reactors, but I like to know that I've got the power, and then from there I can just happily did that again. I can just happily plan ahead, knowing that I've got big reactors behind me, and that's pumping out power like you would not believe. So I probably should do that. I might, in my Infinity world, create like a steampunk area or an old school kind of area, and maybe use some form of this immersive engineering, because I wouldn't mind having a try at it, to be honest. You know, with the grenade launchers and everything else. It looks quite nice. So let's quickly throw that in there, and then let me check the time on the episode. Okay, so we're running quite a bit longer now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire through these, and then we are going to go out and we are going to make a very large chance cube. So let's quickly go through these. Well, it's going to be handy for what we do next. Yeah. You'd think these would improve the higher you got through the game, but you know, to kind of follow you in the progression of it. I don't know how they do that, but I think that the rewards as you get higher into the higher tiers should actually be I didn't mean to do that. Why did I just do that? That was silly. Yeah, that's gonna stay there. I'm not moving that. Don't know why I did that. It's because I was too busy flapping my chops instead of moving these reward bags down here. That sucks now that's there. That really sucks. Yeah. So, aura nodes. Oh, fancy lanterns. Oh, fillers. Oh, castle blocks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's just throw all this garbage in here. And then we'll just get on with the rest of it. Printing press. I used to use them before. I think when I was playing Direwolf Pack, I used to use printing press. Part of Bibliocraft. Is that it? Is that it? Yep, so let's get some chance cubes. I think we need... Let's get a stack of them. And then let's also get a few of these as well. Why not? Now, have we got the viewer for this? You know, that actually tells you. There we go. Chance cube scanner. I've got tier 1, chance tier 2. So what is this one? -10. So that's not too bad, but still has a chance to blow up, and it's right next to my ME system. You're a fool. Unless I can... No, I'm not even going to try. Yeah, let's not mess around. Not with that. So what we'll do is we'll go skip over to the mining world. And we'll see what happens. I'll see you there. Look at that. Look at that beauty. This is made up of putting 3x3x3 together of chance cubes, it makes this giant chance cube. So let's do that. It's in development. What is it doing? What is this? Good, great, googly moogly. What is this? What is this? Wow. I've got a feeling this could be horrible. It's kind of bamboozling me. It's making me think, oh, this is pretty. And I've got a feeling it's going to be horrible. Oh, there's Enderman in it. All right. Well, obviously it's just a little mini end, isn't it? But they are all now spawning outside the world. Right. So that's probably not good, is it? Because they're just going to keep spawning and spawning. Yeah. I wonder if I'd just should... Let's just get a bucket. And hopefully this might work. I've got a feeling it won't. But let's give it a try. Let's pop that there. See what happens. Does it cover it all? No, it doesn't. So that was a useless idea. Nice try. I just thought if we cover it with water, at least they can't disappear. But hey ho. Well, that happened. Yeah. So let's go out here, and then we're going to make another one. And I'll quickly show you how to do that. So let's just get straight down to the floor. Let's get this out of my hands. And since we have a chance cube there, let's join that one with its buddies. Let's make a big one. These flowers look nice, actually. Nightshade Primus. I might actually need those for Botania, but this place is huge, so I'm sure that... Why aren't I doing this with my wand? It would be much easier with my wand. But I'm doing this now, so... I wonder if you can view these with this this chance cube scanner. Destruction, probably. Or destruction. Yeah, that's a nice typo. So let's get in the air. Let's quickly bang this. Get out of the way. What on earth? What is this? That's splash potions. Yeah, that's firing splash potions out everywhere. That's interesting. That could be quite horrible if you couldn't fly. Because obviously it'll be wither, poison, healing, all kinds of nonsense in that. Let's go down into it. Probably wasn't wise. Oh, I've got invisibility out of it. Anyway, let's throw down a chance icosahedron. Let's try one of these. In fact, I'm going to put 3 of them down, and we're going to do 3 at once. What the heck? Let's do it. Let's do it. Bunk, bunk, and bunk. And, oh, now is not the time not to be able to fly. Let's run away. Let's see what these 3 beauties do. One of them's disappeared. That one, kiwi. Oh, what? At least I didn't delete your items. What? 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 Where? What? Are my items in here? What's this? Water bedrockium drum? Are they in here? Can I get them back? What will happen? Yeah, well. No. I don't certainly want to do that. Yeah, right, well. It's even deleted my face. My face has been deleted. Look, I have no face. What on earth? I'm assuming that if I log in, it might come back. I don't know what's going to happen. Tune in next week, boys and girls, and then find out what's happened to my things. But thank you very much for staying to the end of the episode. If you did, if you didn't, then you're not hearing this, and it's really irrelevant. But don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, and I shall see you on the flip side. And as always, much love, my friends, much love.